stockier looking, you know?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
very robust.
Yeah, they're in the wild, you know, they just graze in the wild, you know, eat grasses.
Grasses?
And, yeah.
So they don't need any supplemental grain?
No, not at all.
Just grass?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. We can go for a ride?
Oh, yeah, let's go to my friend's family, and it's a nomadic family, you know, we can visit.
All right.
Enki tells me that in Mongolia, horses outnumber people 13 to 1. I've always wanted to ride one since I've heard they can be a challenge to handle. Most of the time, they run free in the wide open steppe, and the nomads round them up when they need them. This lifestyle makes them a bit unruly.
So far, so good.
They prove true to their reputation when Enki's horse gets a little too close to mine.
Hey! That was something, huh? Gee, okay, so I don't really know what happened. I don't know if I was thrown off or just twisted off, but the horse, it seemed to be, it clearly wasn't happy. But you know what they say, when you get thrown off the horse, get back on, so let's, all right, so let's go, my friend, yeah? Round 2. Let's try this again.
Well, I think I have more respect now for Mongolian horses, and the nomads who ride them. I'm looking forward to meeting Enki's nomadic friends, who he says are only a short distance away. They could be miles away, and I'd happily ride there, even on a temperamental horse. The landscape is like nothing I've ever seen. A plain of grass and rivers stretching out to the gently rolling hills on the horizon. It's endless, and Mongolians take full advantage of it.
So all of this steppe, you can put it wherever you want.
Half the population of Mongolia, over 1 million people, still live the way Genghis did, in traditional gurs, what many people in America call yurts. Enki's friends are just ahead, dressed in ceremonial clothes to greet us as their guests. Enki introduces me to Akgongjigid and Nirgui. They've been living in this spot for about a month and will stay here until it starts to get cold. After welcoming me to their home, they show me how their gurs are built.
So they're setting up a gear for you.
Very nice.
No shelter balances grace, beauty, comfort, and mobility like a gur. The 2 posts in the middle aren't a structural necessity, but are of symbolic importance. A kind of highway for the spirits, connecting the center hearth to the heavens.
This becomes what you see inside. It's basically their wallpaper.
Then comes the insulation. Wool from their sheep has been felted, combed, soaked, and pressed into sheets like batting.
It's almost perfect. Okay. If we were to do this the way Genghis did it,
Yes.
is there any difference?
Oh, you know, like during that time, maybe they didn't have any white cover, like felt as felt.
Sure.
There was almost no change since Genghis Khan time.
Wow, it's looking nice.
Oh, yeah.
Traditionally, the inside of a gur was fairly dark, with a single hole in the dome for light. They were also filled with smoke from their fires, burning the primary fuel source on the barren steppe, animal dung. The gurs of today's nomads are structurally the same, but have a few aesthetic improvements.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
People sleep in here too?
Yeah, this is mainly like father, mother, and the kids, they sleep here.
Yeah, they have electricity.
Yeah, they have a power
solar
resource,
cells.
solar cells, yeah.
Mongolian custom dictates that guests are offered food and drink.
Yes, it is. It's like a beer for us.
Thank you.
So that's the mare's milk.
Mare's milk?
Yes.
From a horse?
Yeah.
Horse mare, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the first time. How do you like it?
It's tangy. It's like tangy fermented milk. It's good.
Let milk go almost spoiled and add a splash of light beer. That's what it tasted like.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Wow.
After drink and food, there's another custom, snuff.
That's the snuff bottle.
Snuff?
Yeah. Just snuff it.
Stuff it.
Yeah, snuff.
Wow. Okay. Good morning.
Outside, we watch the kids round up some of their horses.
These guys are good riders.
Oh yeah, they are.
Even their 5-year-old can handle a horse with ease.
And this is how everyone grows up out here.
Yeah, you know,
On horseback, just riding the range.
Yeah, they ride horses even before they start walking.
Really?
Yeah.
Enki tells me that their skill as horsemen was one of the things Genghis Khan was able to use to build an empire. But there were obstacles to overcome. Mainly the incessant raiding and fighting between the tribes. When he was still simply Temujin, he discovered a way of breaking this cycle and uniting the nomads. He rejected the supremacy of the tribe, with family groups each loyal to their own local clan. Temujin promoted those most brave in battle, rather than his own relatives. When he defeated a tribe, he would spare the lower members. He'd invite them to join his tribe as equals. One story relates how he congratulated an enemy soldier for wounding his cheek and gave him a position of honor. In this way, Temujin destroyed old bonds and rivalries at their core. He went out of his way to utterly destroy any family that opposed him. A favorite way of executing leaders was said to have been breaking their spine across a spear. By 1206 AD, he stood unchallenged on the steppe and was publicly proclaimed Genghis Khan, ruler of all the nomads. The 5 tribes were then called by the tribal name of the Khan, Mongol. With the tribes united, a major power was created. His territory was already the size of Western Europe. But he didn't stop there. Bringing together so many men under one banner gave the steppe dwellers a chance to look out to the rich civilizations beyond their borders. For most of my travels, I've had to look under the earth to discover the past. But here in Mongolia, it's right on the surface. The Mongolian nomads are living history. The family cooks a traditional meal, meat boiled in a hide with hot rocks. The nomads eat mostly meat and dairy, relying on their animals, not agriculture, to feed themselves. At the time of Genghis Khan, this reliance on animal protein set them apart from their neighbors. The agrarian civilizations surrounding the Mongols supported huge populations with their efficient grain production, vastly outnumbering the nomads. The Mongols numbered only around 2 million people. How could their small army conquer the territory of 100 million?
Yeah,
Thank you.
okay.
I'd like to stay longer, but now that I've had a glimpse of Genghis Khan's roots,
Thank you very much.
I want to find out his next step. I've seen up close how much the Mongols on the steppe today still live like the nomads did at the time of the Khaans. People sleep in gurs and depend on the horse for transport and food. Temujin, later called Genghis Khan, somehow tapped into the strengths of the nomadic people and their lifestyle.
I've come to the National Museum of Mongolian History to find out what turned these nomadic hunters into world-conquering warriors.
Renowned Mongolian archaeologist Dr. Bira Shagdar is here to help me find the answers.
This is Genghis Khan, the founding father of the Mongolian statehood, with his 2 banners. The white one is for peace, the black one for war.
Dr. Bira tells me that in the Mongols' shamanistic religion, the banners carried the warrior's destiny and his soul when he died. They worshipped the god of the sky, and Genghis Khan believed that the sky god told him he should rule the world.
He thought that it was heaven's order that he should become a great leader.
So it sounds like his vision for empire was much broader than the typical Khan's vision.
Yeah, and his philosophy was there should be one Khan, as there is one sun in the heaven. His philosophy was there should be one Khan.
Him?
Yeah, he himself, of course.
Genghis Khan thought his destiny was ordained by God.
He didn't care about class, status, or blood ties. If you followed his way, he rewarded you. If you stood in his way, he destroyed you.
As soon as he unified the tribes, Genghis Khan forbade raiding within Mongolia. With his God-given charge to unite the world under his rule, Genghis had the motive for conquest. But his army of typically 30,000 men was small compared to that of any of his neighbors.